Welcome to another video. Do you have arthritis? You may be wondering what foods to avoid if you have arthritis. Well, we've got your back. We've compiled a list of 10 foods and drinks that are best avoided if you don't want your joints to flare up. There are many types of arthritis, like osteoarthritis, gout, rheumatoid arthritis, or psoriatic arthritis, but they all have one thing in common: inflammation. Inflammation is the body's response to injury or infection, and it causes pain or stiffness. The amount of inflammation you have depends on many factors such as diet, activity level, hydration, illness, smoking, and alcohol intake. Many people are unsure of what foods to avoid for arthritis, and it turns out sometimes it's not clear-cut which healthy foods can actually make your joint pain worse. That's why it's important to watch this video all the way to the end. You'll want to avoid these 10 foods and drinks if you suffer from any type of arthritis. So if you're ready, let's get into it. As always, this video is educational and does not construe medical advice. We are not doctors. Number 10. Red meat. You'll want to steer clear of red meats if you have arthritis. The high amount of saturated fats in red meat induces inflammation and can worsen symptoms of arthritis. Processed red meats like sausage, ham, and bacon are even worse, as they have added ingredients that increase inflammation. Try eating chicken, fish, legumes, or nuts, which have been shown to decrease inflammatory biomarkers in the body. Continue watching to learn the worst things someone with arthritis can eat. Number 9. Polyunsaturated cooking oils. Do you cook with corn, soybean, canola, safflower, and sunflower oils? These oils are commonly used in restaurants and at home and are high in omega-6 fatty acids, but very low in omega-3s. This imbalance can trigger chronic inflammation, which leads to all sorts of diseases. To prevent arthritic symptoms from worsening, it's crucial to replace with butter, coconut oil, lard, palm oil, or olive oil, which are all relatively low in omega-6. Next, you'll never guess which food is scientifically proven to be addictive. Number 8. Cheese. Do you love cheese? Cheese contains a protein called casein that can make you crave it in your brain, and will leave you wanting more. Moreover, it contains high levels of saturated fats that can trigger inflammation in people with arthritis and heart disease. Think again before you sizzle up your next grilled cheese sandwich. Number 7. Salt. You've probably figured out by now that too much salt is bad for anyone with arthritis. Studies show a link between high sodium intake and an increased inflammatory response, as well as evidence of the risk to develop rheumatoid arthritis. Fortunately, you can still add flavor by using other herbs and spices like oregano, cumin, minced garlic, or onion powder. Keep watching to learn of a protein you should avoid. Number 6. Sodas. Sugar is one of the leading causes of inflammation. Soda, fruit juices, sweet tea, and other sweetened beverages contain a large amount of sugar that increases arthritis symptoms. It's recommended to limit total added sugar intake to 9 teaspoons per day, and a 12-ounce can of soda contains 36 grams of sugar, more than 8 teaspoons. One study found that people who drink only one sugary soda a day increase their risk for arthritis by a whopping 63%. Replace sweetened beverages with unsweetened versions, and add natural flavors such as fresh lemon. Number 5. Fried foods. It's time you ditch French fries. This fried food can be inflammatory and worsen arthritis because it's made with oils high in omega-6 fatty acids we mentioned earlier. Fried foods are also high in advanced glycation end products, which are harmful toxins that cause inflammation in joints. Try air frying or oven bake your food instead. Number 4. Gluten. In recent years, it's become common to see restaurant menus include gluten-free options. Gluten is a protein most commonly found in wheat, rye, and barley that can cause inflammation in the gut lining, which leads to health problems like leaky gut syndrome or autoimmune disorders. People living with arthritis that are gluten intolerant may get a lot of inflammation by consuming it. So it's really best not to chance it. Our next food is far worse for your joints than you probably imagined. Number 3. Ice cream. Ice cream is a delicious treat, but it can be hard on your joints. It contains large amounts of saturated fat and added sugars, which is a one-way ticket to inflammation. In general, avoid full-fat dairy and products with added sugar, like sucrose and fructose, because research has shown a high-fat diet promotes inflammation. There are many dairy-free ice creams made with coconut milk or soy that are perfect for those with arthritis. These options have less fat and sugar than traditional ice cream, which means you'll feel better after eating them. Number 2. Refined carbohydrates. Refined carbohydrates like white rice and bread are one of the worst things someone with arthritis can eat. These simple carbohydrates have been stripped of nutrients, and they spike your blood sugar and increase inflammation. If you want to avoid arthritis flare-ups, go for complex carbohydrates like barley, brown rice, buckwheat, millet, or oatmeal. Not only will these whole grains help with inflammation in your joints, they also give you sustained energy and keep your blood sugar levels stable. And finally, number 1. Pizza. The average American eats pizza at least once a week, but this tasty treat can cause many health problems. The delicious combination of bread, cheese, tomato sauce, and processed meat toppings will wreak havoc on someone with arthritis. This is because the high levels of saturated fats in these foods trigger inflammation throughout your body's fat tissues, which worsen the symptoms associated with arthritis, such as pain and stiffness. It could even lead to heart disease if consumed too often. There you have it. The top 10 foods to avoid if you're suffering from arthritis. As you can see, the simplest changes in your diet can help to manage symptoms of arthritis. If you enjoyed this video, like, share and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And now, over to you. Which of these foods to avoid for arthritis will you remove from your diet today? Leave your comment below. And be sure to check out our other videos.